welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. I'm excited to get into today's video because today we are doing our weekly pick a card to see what is going on in love this week. So my Etsy is linked in the description below if you'd like a private tarot reading. That is where you can find me. Pause the video if you need more time with the piles. You can always pick more than one pile, and we're just going to jump right in. We got group 1 with the yellow stone, group 2 with the green stone, group 3 with the clear stone, and group 4 with the orange stone. So just take 3 deep mindful breaths, center yourself, center your intuition, and then pick the pile of the piles you're being called to, and we're just gonna get started. All right, group 1 with the yellow stone, let's get right into it. What is going on in love for you guys this week? So the first couple of cards we have under your stone, we got chemistry and pay attention to the red flags, and then we have look to your inner strength. Right away, I feel like you guys may be meeting someone this week and there's so much chemistry, like the chemistry is really off the charts, or you may be even worse, having a breakthrough with someone who you've wanted for a long time. So it's really hard to like keep your energy in check, but there's something here. Spirit is saying, pay attention to the red flags, look to your inner strength. You're stronger than you realize is what it says at the bottom of, look to your inner strength. So I feel like you're just having a hard time like relaxing, staying calm, not worrying, not self-sabotaging, not doing too much, not doing too little. I feel like you guys are having a hard time acting natural. It's like, you know, maybe this person is totally coming out of the blue, so you don't know how to react to them. You haven't dated in a while, so like you're not used to, like, you don't know how it goes. You know, there's just an energy here of Spirit saying, you know the answer internally, look to your inner strength. The signs are cautioning you is what it says at the bottom of pay attention to the red flags. At the bottom of chemistry, it says there's a strong magnetic attraction here. We have worth waiting for in past life relationships. So my assumption is that you may be like really struggling with moving too fast. You really feel like moving, like everything about you just wants to lean into this connection and experience it in full. And you're seeing some struggle with that this week. Worth waiting for says divine timing is at work in your love life. Past life relationship says you have known each other before. I'm getting a little bit of an energy for some of you that this is not the one you've been waiting for, and this is a past life connection coming in and out, and there's a high level of chemistry here, and Spirit is saying, but is this person, even though there's chemistry, does this person match like your love list, the list of things that you've been asking for in a partner? Do they give long-term partner energy, or are they giving here for a good time, not a long time? That's another thing I'm feeling, because it's tricky with that one, because it's like there is chemistry, and of course there will be chemistry because this is a past life relationship, so you're bound to feel very attracted to them. But is this the person like you need? We have treasure your loved ones and love who you are. So there's an energy here of you kind of wanting to water yourself down or change your goals because you feel like, dang, if I wasn't so stubborn, if I wasn't so stuck on having this specific thing, I could have love now. Love where you are, or sorry, it says love who you are. It says you're divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things that life has to offer. So you may be feeling like really folding so that you can have something quicker. Treasure your loved ones says it's important to love others deeply. So I would say spend some time. I just heard someone has a message for you this week. So if you feel called to spend some time with a friend, a family member, whoever, pop by, pull up on them. I'm telling you, like there's something there. Have lunch with your friend or with your family member, or stop by their house, whatever. Somebody has a message for you, and it's literally going to be like unexpected, like channeled from the divine. They won't even remember the conversation if you ask them the next day, like, dude, that was a really deep conversation you had. They'd be like, yeah, I don't even remember what that was. Like, because I see someone channeling a message, being a channel for you to the divine. So I would definitely say if you feel that call, spend some time with someone this week. Let's see what else is going on. I really want to figure out what this is. For some of you, it's a matter of moving slow. For some of you, it's a past life relationship, so you have a lot of chemistry with this person, but this is not the person you've been waiting for. We got the Hanged Man. Yeah, and I feel like that's surrendering and acceptance to what you need, because you're gonna want to fold this week. Wow. Wow, you guys, we got the Ace of Cups, we got the Hangman. So I do genuinely feel like you guys are ready for love to come through. You got a full cup. You guys are doing pretty good. And then we have the Star card, which is wish fulfillment. And there's also an energy of fate and destiny that comes with the Star card. So with that Hangman, it's kind of like you'll know in your heart and your soul and your spirit when the one is in front of you. You will know. And if you've gotten to know yourself and really been doing shadow work and working to get to know yourself, then you should know by now the difference between something you just really want to be true, something you really just want to experience, and when it's the one. Now, if you're really seasoned and you really know what you're doing, you could still have a cute little moment with this past life relationship if you know how to get the hell on when it's time. If you don't know how, if your feelings get wrapped up, don't even try it, don't do it. Just wait and hold out and tap into your personal strength, you know? Because we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Star card here. So like I said, fate is definitely at play this week. Fate and destiny. I do feel like you're on track. What it is that you want in love, I definitely feel that it's coming. The energy that I get here is there's a burden. Seven of Pentacles, like, there's all this weight and responsibility on you. And then we got the Wheel of Fortune that just came out in reverse. So you know, like, it's like the person coming through this week, you wanted them for so long. So to get this validation is like, it's a lot of emotions this week. I see this being an emotional week for you guys because it's like, this is what I wanted for so long, yet now that it's here, I can't even like enjoy it like that. Like there's just like this frustrating kind of energy. We got the Emperor. You're having to exercise a lot of self-control this week, and I feel like it's just frustrating, but you know what you have to do, and still, even though it kind of sucks, I still feel like you're good. I don't see this like high level of frustration. Honestly, I would say if anything, you have this it is what it is type of mentality where you know the journey by now. You accept it, you know it, like you're good. Overall, I feel like you guys are good. We got the Five of Cups, the Emperor, and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So like I said, you're having to exercise a high level of restraint, integrity. Some of you guys are gonna dip and dabble a little bit with this past life connection, but I'm really feeling you're gonna hold out for best case scenario. You're gonna hold out for the one. We got the Two of Cups, someone you can enter a divine sacred union with. That's who you're holding out for. The World card in reverse. I do feel like some of you, it's about 50-50. Some of you are entertaining it, some of you are not. We have the Queen of Staffs in reverse, so some of you feel like it's worth it. Some of you guys feel like you would rather not even be intimate, mind, body, and soul, emotionally, physically, in any way with someone who's not exactly what it is that you want, exactly what it is that you're waiting for. So Nine of Cups in reverse. I would say, if anything, most of you won't engage in it. Most of you won't even engage in this, you know, temporary person or this past life love connection because you're waiting for the one. And that's the tricky thing. Like, the chemistry is there. And that's why Spirit was saying, pay attention to the red flags, because you may be reading chemistry as this is the person I've been waiting for. But those of you who are really going for the gusto, you know the difference. I feel like I'm dealing with people here who are very unique. Group one this week, if you chose group one, you're very unique because I feel like you really know that you need a specific kind of person to deal with you. Even like you may have like a certain purpose in life that you need someone who's really strong, or you may have like this idea that you want to live out. I don't know. I just get a very complex energy. Oh, you guys. Oh, that's crazy. So we have karma is on your side. We have what you give will come back. And we have I go where you go. Karma's on your side. I go where you go. What you give will come back. So this may be from someone who you've extended your heart, your energy, your love to, and now that you're finally moving on and turning away from them and waiting for the one to come in for you, I go where you go. They're following you. What you give will come back. They're ready to return that energy, but it's just a bit too late. So for some of you, this has kind of been a long time coming, which is why it's so difficult. We have you are adored and I heart you. So I feel like this person really is into you, but I don't feel like they have the ability to give you what you need. Sometimes the good is hidden, and turn on your love light. So Spirit is calling you to treat this person with empathy, with respect, with understanding, especially since you are kind of this higher level being who has a higher level of understanding of people. But that's what I see happening this week. I feel like the most of you are going to wait for something better or a different offer. I feel like you've made a list of what it is you're looking for, and you're waiting for exactly that. And it's good to have the validation from this person come through, and maybe some of you will even engage in the past life love connection, but most of you are really waiting for like someone truly unique and special and like tailor made for you. So yeah, that's what I have. My Etsy is linked below. If you want a private tarot reading, you can find me there. But that was your reading, group 1. I'll talk to you later. Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. All right, group 2 with the green stone. Let's get right into it. What is going on in love for you guys this week? So the first couple of cards we have under your stone, we have appreciate this moment, give your relationship a chance, and children. A very interesting start. So we'll have to see how this unfolds. Appreciate this moment says every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. Children says your love life is being affected by children. Give your relationship a chance says work on your partnership. For you guys, group 2, I feel like there's already someone that you're talking to. And I feel like, ooh, this is interesting. We got keep an open mind. So for some of you, there may be a new relationship brewing and you kind of immediately want to shut it down because through what they look like or what kind of energy they seem to hold, this may not seem like the person that you've been waiting for. But Spirit is telling you to be open. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. And I also feel that on a level of how you expect a relationship to come together may also differ from your usual experience or expectations. So you may like have had really intense starts in relationships in the past and this one's starting slow, so you're a little sus, or maybe it's been vice versa. You know, the love has always grown, but you're starting, you know, a relationship with this person and it's just different. I feel like there may be bickering between the two of you. Like this may be like a situation where you guys aren't seeing eye to eye like right away. You kind of from enemies to lovers type energy. We have soulmate, express your love, and past life relationships. So I feel like, especially if you have a past life connection, honestly, when you meet each other, if you have any like unfinished business in the past life, that energy tends to exercise itself out before you can really start over again. So that's just something that I find with past life relationships happens a lot. Whatever, like it's kind of like you start where you left off and then you wrap up that cycle and then you start the new cycle in the new life. If anyone has ever experienced a past life relationship, let me know in the comments. Because I'm telling you, I keep seeing that pattern. It's like you finish, it's like, anyways. So you have known each other before is what it says at the bottom of past life relationship. Express your love says go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And then soulmate says this, it says yes, this is your soulmate. So I feel like this is the connection that you've been waiting for. Some of you, like I said, have already been dealing with this person, and you know, the appreciate this moment card says every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. So I feel like you're growing with each other, you're getting to know each other, but I feel like maybe you want to throw in the towel this week, or you're just wanting to win whatever like argument or bickering is happening. And we have the be authentic card. So vulnerability is going to get you farther than going back and forth with this person, playing their game, bickering with them, whatever it is. Be real and true to who you are and how you feel. So if you feel upset, this is the week to say something. If you feel sad, this is the week to say something. If you feel, you know, happy, like you want to move forward, this is the week to be honest about it. And maybe both of you guys have been trying to play it too cool. Or like if you've been bickering with this person but you feel like there's something more there, I feel like you'd be surprised where this could go. We got treasure your loved ones, do something for someone, and you are limitless. So I feel like this person is weak in some way this week, and you're being called to kind of be there for them, extend your energy to help the connection along. Do something for someone says give your attention to another. So I think being in tune with what someone else needs, and you know, I feel like that can cause you guys to progress. Your person that you're dealing with may be going through something with a family member. I just heard grandma, so maybe their grandma's sick or their grandma just passed, something like that. Like if you can be there for someone, even if they don't deserve it this week, I do feel it's going to help create that attachment and help you guys to grow. Treasure your loved ones says it's important to love each other deeply. Like even this loved one's energy is like, why is this coming up for this? Like it feels like something is going on with their loved ones. You are limitless says you can do anything that you choose. So you may feel like I don't want to overextend my energy, but you're limitless. There is no overextension of energy for you in this situation, because you are a bottomless pit of black matter, of creation energy, of the divine feminine. You cannot be exhausted. But you'll know, like some of you, yeah, we got the Empress in reverse, so some of you really are at your wit's end. So if you are, I would say just, you know, even if someone seems to be like biting you in a way, like where it's like their words, they're just a little, they're snapping at you, they're being mean, if anything, just tune them out and allow them to do whatever they need to do. It's a very tricky week. It's a very emotional week for you guys, group 2. We got the Two of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Swords, and the Empress in reverse. I feel like trying something new is going to be very advantageous for you this week. And for the most of you, trying something new is going to be about you kind of just being vulnerable. And also, if you know what you want, you're not dealing with anyone. Speaking from the heart to spirit, I feel like just having a moment where you just pray, or where you speak out loud, or where you journal, and you're just completely honest about everything, putting it all on the line, like, spirit, this is where I am, this is what I feel, this is what I'm wanting. I know that I screwed up my last connection, or I know I went for the wrong partner, I know I didn't listen before, but I am ready for a second chance. Whatever it is, like everything that you're feeling, even if you haven't done anything wrong or anything like that, just being honest, like, this is what I'm looking for, this is what I'm ready for. Truth be told, I'm ready, and I want to be domesticated, or I want to, you know, enter a relationship, whatever it is. I feel like will be really advantageous, like communicating to your guides through truth. That vulnerability is like the energetic, it's like the last thing missing to you guys having a breakthrough. I really feel that. We got the Emperor here, so a true pair on the board, but the Empress is in reverse. This may also be a week of you guys stepping into your power and knowing who you are, believing who you are, standing in that, because we did get be authentic. So a lot of people attract relationships to them that are not in alignment with them, or relationships to them that they don't want, because they're putting out a projection that isn't authentic to who they are. So when the person who really is a match for them sees them, they don't register like, oh, this is a connection, this is someone I'm in alignment with, because they're not putting out that energy or the look of who they are. You know, like even energetically, a lot of people, or a lot of feminines want to be more feminine, or a lot of masculines want to seem like they don't care. They want to seem hyper masculine and super in control. But like the reason that people resonated years back with someone like a Drake is because of his ability to be vulnerable and say like, no, this hurt me. You know, I gotta use Drake as an example. You know, I gotta come through with the Drake example. Like, listen, it is what it is. But you know, that vulnerability, I really feel like will be powerful this week. And we have the Moon in reverse. So it's not about crying. It's not about doing too much. It's not about like feeling sorry for yourself and surrendering to a point where you feel like low or pathetic. It's very empowered. We have the Seven of Coins. Spirit, this is my burden. Ace of Staff. Spirit, this is what I want though. And the Emperor, I'm ready to do what is required to get there. Authenticity is going to be your superpower this week, group 2. That is what I have for you. My Etsy is below if you want a private tarot reading. That is where you can find me, but that's what I got this week. I'll talk to you soon.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more.
All right, group 3 with the clear stone. Let's get right into it. What is going on in love for you guys this week? So The first couple of cards we have under your stone, we got calling in your soulmate. This could be the one. And turn on your heart light. So this is the time to be vulnerable. This is the time to really go for it. This is the time to go in. This is the time to commit. Like, I really feel like, I mean, we have this could be the one. It says you've already met the romantic partner you seek. At the bottom of turn on your heart light, it says reflect on a time where you experienced love. Ooh, this is interesting because we have calling in your soulmate. Calling in your soulmate says your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So at the tippy top of this week, whenever you're watching this video today, take some time, an hour I'm hearing, which I know is a long time, but take an hour. You can spend half of it journaling, half of it meditating, some of it, you know, doing some candle magic, whatever, but making a vision board, setting your intention for exactly what you want, visualizing what you want. And those are all, you know, different ways that you can do it. Like I said, creating a vision board of what you want the relationship to look like. You can use words, you can use images, whatever, but you're calling in your soulmate this week, and I feel like we're finally having like that breakthrough. Reflect on a time where you experience love. Like, that's a card of sitting in the energy of love you want to experience. That's why, see, and it's all like alchemy, just getting in that energy that's bringing love to you. And then we have this could be the one. So I feel like this is just the time, you know. And if you've ever tried to manifest or force it to happen and it hasn't worked, it wasn't the time. It was when you wanted to tap into your power and make it happen. And I feel like it still caused you to have progress, but it wasn't like the time. I feel like you'll feel overwhelmed. Spirit is also telling me to say, whenever you feel it this week, do it. For some of you, it doesn't have to be today. Whenever you feel it, it will kind of overcome you this week to like really set the time, setting your intention, visualizing what it is that you want. Whenever you feel it. Oh my God, past life relationship keeps coming up. We have past life relationship very soon, and pay attention to the red flags. Very soon says clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. Another card of setting intention, because the energy, it's just your time. And that's the thing, when you see like different TikToks or videos on YouTube of spells and things like that, spells are like MapQuest. Manifesting is like MapQuest. It tells you the next step, and if you're right at the time where, you know, it's time for you to do that last spell, extend that last bit of energy, that's really what it is. Doing a spell is all about like spending an extended period of time essentially setting your intention, and it's creating, it's alchemy. When you're putting the rosebuds and then you're putting the whatever you're putting into it, it's like each thing you're thinking, this is going to bring me this. It's you're setting intention. That's all it's doing. So meditating can do exactly the same thing, if not more powerful, because it's just sheer intention. But I really feel like, but going back to what I was saying, when you see those videos and it doesn't work for you, it will get you a step closer. But the reason that person felt inspired to share that video is because it was their time and it had immediate results. So they're thinking, oh, this is the most powerful love spell, money spell, whatever, when that's not necessarily true. They were called to do that at a specific time, and that's why it worked so quick. So that's why it's important to like follow those intuitive nudges and listen to when spirit is telling you to do something, because otherwise you'll get disappointed feeling like you don't have any power, when really it's just like you weren't at that final step. You know what I mean? So pay attention to the red flag, says the signs are cautioning you. Past life relationship says you've known each other before. I don't know what the signs are cautioning you about, so let me pull that from tarot now. Someone may come in to show you what you don't want, to give you that final reminder, like, this is what you don't want. 8 of Swords in reverse, 6 of Cups in reverse. I'm hearing no fear and no turning back. We have the Knight of Swords. Someone who treated you like an option is now coming back into your life. We got the 7 of Cups, 5 of Coins, Knight of Swords, and we have Justice. So it's Ace of Coins in reverse. It's looking like they're about to get some karma and they're trying to avoid it. 7 of Cups, 5 of Coins. You know, they're like, before it was all about like them. They had all of these options, but the scales are turning and you're about to be up and they're about to be down. It makes perfect sense when you think about it, like energetically. But I do see someone coming back into your life, and Spirit is saying, do not go back to the past. Spirit is reminding you how far you've came. And it's really just about moving forward from here for you guys. Spirit, what's coming in? Yeah, we got the Queen of Cups in reverse, reminding you how far you've came, reminding you where you've been, and showing you how much power you have. You got through that situation. No one got you here but you, you know. We got the Tower and the Eight of Pentacles. Wow, you guys have been working really hard. After the Tower fell, after your last relationship fell through, your last situationship didn't work out, you picked yourself up and you've built such a solid foundation. After that, it's just your time, and I just get like a no turning back energy. We got the Three of Staffs, Five of Swords, Four of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. So really think about any love offer that comes through and take your time. Even when it's the person coming through that's like the person you've been manifesting, still take your time with them. Show them how to treat you. Show them how, you know, you need to be treated, respected, etc. And hold them accountable. Hold them accountable, because just because they've earned you through like the lessons that they've been through, therefore they're an energetic match to you, they still have to earn you now that you're in their presence as a person. You know what I mean? So don't put so much respect on their name that you still don't make them pay for you. You still don't make them earn you. Even if they have done the work and they're a great person and they're in a good position, whatever, still make them work like none of that matter. We got the Five of Swords and the Three of Staffs. So there's definitely temptation coming in this week, whether it's through you know, an old person like coming in trying to get with you, or whether it's through temptation of you just wanting to fall into this relationship really quick, not allowing them to get to know you, not really building trust with them. There's going to be some temptation. But we also have the Ace of Cups here, so I do feel that you guys will come out on top, but you really want to be careful. What's going on for group 3? We got the Blessed card, number 22. You may be seeing 202, 212, 1212, combinations of 2, or just 22. That may be like your angel number or something like that. You may be born on the 22nd. We got number 21 that came out, clean it up. We got number 20 that came out, a lot of 2 action with imagine and deep knowing. Imagine and deep knowing, really spending a lot of time, as much time as you can this week. Really dedicate as much time as you possibly can this week to meditating and focusing on the feeling that you want when you're in the relationship. Also, clean it up is giving me like an energy of write down what it is that you're looking for, so you'll know when it's in front of you, and so you can like manifest that. Like clean it up, put, you know, like clean it up. Put a box around what it is that you're looking for, kind of contain it so you can understand it. And we got the Blessed card, so I feel like this is going to be a really good week for you guys overall. That is what I got for you. My Etsy is below if you want a private tarot reading. That is where you can find me, but that's what I have for you today, and I'll talk to you later.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more.
All right, group 4 with the orange stone. Let's get right into it. What is going on in love for you guys this week? So the first couple of cards we have under your stone, we have like attracts, like, religious factors, and love yourself first. So I see you filling your cup, putting positive energy into yourself, and attracting a vibrational match. Like attract like says, if you long for more love, be more loving. So trying to tap into the true frequency of love, and it took me so long, and I'm still learning what love truly is, but I feel like you're gonna have some sort of heart awakening this week or epiphany on what love truly means. I don't feel like it's necessarily about like doing what you can for other people, even though that does kind of trip the scales of giving and receiving, universal law, giving, you know, you're bound to receive back. But I feel like you're gonna have a very personal download, epiphany about what love truly is, and I feel like it's gonna kind of roll the ball for you. So love yourself first says your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Religious factor says your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So there's a little bit of an energy here for you guys, group 4, where you may be giving a lot of love to someone who doesn't like appreciate it. A lot of love to someone who's very different than you, who has a different idea of men, women, people, and what they deserve or what a relationship is for. Like, you may be dealing with someone who doesn't understand the value of a woman, the value of a man, the value that you're bringing to the table. I feel like they can't even, like, they don't even realize it. They can't even like register how much of your time, energy, love that you're giving to them. So it may be time to gracefully bow out of that connection. We have you deserve love. At the bottom of the card, it says you are lovable. And if you're feeling unlovable in a connection, you know, it's time to pull back your energy and kind of allow them to dry out. Like, leave them out to dry. Allow them to live life without your love, your touch, your energy, and see like if they kind of get it together. Express your love says go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So if you're feeling called to someone else this week as well, I would recommend entertaining that. We got the deception card. It says someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. And honestly, that could be you. You know, you could be pretending that you're satisfied, having to force yourself to smile or to even act entertained when you're around this person. Their jokes aren't funny to you anymore. The intimacy of you guys are being intimate isn't even good. The conversations you guys have are just lackluster and dry. You're looking for something in them that isn't there. Otherwise, you would have seen it by now. So Spirit is telling you to take the mask off yourself. It's time to admit that you're not satisfied here and open yourself up to some other options. Yeah, this connection is feeling very heavy. We got the 7 of Pentacles in reverse and then the 5 of Staffs. It's feeling heavy. You're not feeling fulfilled. You're feeling confused. You know, this person is leaving you more confused than they are, you know, with clarity. So I feel like giving them some time to realize just how much you add to their life, and also giving yourself some time to realize how valuable you are, will be really good for the long run. We got the 9 of Pentacles and the 10 of Staffs. Ooh. We also have the 3 of Cups and the 2 of Staffs. So this is giving me an energy of people that are living 2 different lifestyles. It's kind of like you want more. And if you were to be with this person, you would have to stay at a certain level. So internally, you're kind of trying to decide like what you're going to do, because you being with this person also kind of means you may have to surrender to a different kind of life. We got the 3 of Cups and the 2 of Staffs. This is either someone who likes to have multiple partners, someone who's not committing, or someone who likes to party. And you're like, ugh, man, I don't always like to be around people. I kind of just like to have my one person, and we could play board games in the house. Honestly, board games are an amazing time. Like, I'm so sorry, but wine, board games, and a charcuterie board in the house sounds amazing. So anyways, we got the 9 of Coins and the 10 of Cups. So it's just kind of like an energy of you're stuck between what you want and what you could have, you know, and what you want isn't here yet. So it's much easier to like just hang on to what you could have. You know, it's like this person is so easy to find. They're so easy to reach out to, easy to hang out with. If you want plans for the night, you can get them. But also the plans are lackluster because like this person, they may not even pay attention to you while you're hanging out with them. They don't even care. Like, it's just a weak sauce. Like, it's just not enough. So we got the Knight of Coins in reverse and the 2 of Swords in reverse. I feel like you're going to stop filling this person's cup. I feel like you're going to stop hanging out with them because you're realizing you're not really benefiting from the connection anymore. And I feel like you're going back to the drawing board, loving yourself first, spending some time with yourself, maybe getting something for your home to make it more desirable. Getting a hammock you can hang up in your room, getting a patio table so you can sit outside, like something to make you want to stay home more, making your home more like desirable, or hanging out with other people. Because I feel like you're gonna wait for the best. We have Yin in Treasure Island, so this is like divine feminine energy with that Yin card. Like, you have so much love to give, and you really create this world for people that is so like fantastic and fun, and you know, you're so loving, and you really do give connections your all. And if you're not getting that in return, You gotta walk away. We got orphaned and message in a bottle. So I see you walking away from a connection or a person or like a lifestyle. And then we have regeneration. I see you kind of like regenerating, rebuilding yourself and getting yourself ready for a new connection, a connection that's more serving, that will serve you better. We got happy, so I feel like you'll be better alone or out of the mix of, you know, these people who aren't really, that really don't have very much to offer. And that's what I got for you guys. My Etsy is linked in the description below. If you want a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. But that's what I got for you today. I love you. Be careful what you wish for, and I'll see you in the next one.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more.